Says, are there any esports events or tournaments you would like to attend? Now, this presupposes that there are any events to actually attend.
Yeah.
But even, let's pretend, the world goes back to normal.
Okay. We'll just say hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
If everything goes well.
Everything in 2021 goes as it's supposed to be planned. Yeah. Is there an event or a game in particular that you'd want to go to an event for?
So I've actually never been to PAX. I've never been.
Neither. East or West?
Nope, never been. Not a single time.
You should totally go. I've never been to West, but I've been to East. I'd love to go to PAX West because Seattle's awesome.
Oh, I lived in Tacoma for a bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I love Seattle area.
I do too. There's I also like the food because I'm Korean, and there's a Korean community.
Yep.
Oh, in that area. So.
And they got good seafood up there too.
They do. It's a vibe. But yeah, I would love to be able to experience that. Maybe as someone as a host person or like a talent in some way. That would be really cool.
Okay.
But if not that, then a normal human, if everything is okay.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, so a PAX event.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because why not? I've never been.
No,
so.
totally.
Yeah. What about you?
Well,
because you've probably been a part of and/or been to many.
So I've actually only ever been to one PAX, and it was a PAX East.
Okay.
And it was because I was hosting an event there. I was hosting the Collegiate Championships.
Yeah, totally.
Was it the Collegiate Championships? It was like a small league event. I think it was collegiate.
Okay.
1 year. Because we've also done them here in Santa Monica, and everything kind of blends together. But it was a number of years ago in Boston. It was a ton of fun. It was great to be there. I do similarly wish, though, that I could go to a PAX as just like a fan.
As a human. Yeah, as a gamer.
As a regular human, and not for work. I guess what we're going for here is what we mean.
Not saying that people who work there aren't regular humans.
Right. I don't want to insult anyone who's, including myself, who works at a PAX.
Like,
I just want to go without any actual responsibility.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to walk around and see cool stuff and test cool games and buy some merch
meet people
and then go out
chill.
And party and do karaoke and stuff. And the one time I've been, I had a blast, but it was get in there before anything opens to the public, set up, do rehearsal, do the whole show, and then be done as they're shoveling everyone out of the convention center, and it's okay. And then I go to bed so that I can
wake up early
and do it again tomorrow and not
really
be hungover or something like
exactly.
that. So I would love to go to a PAX, and I would probably pick PAX West.
Okay.
To go visit as a fan. And I know this is kind of maybe a cop-out answer, but Worlds 2021?
Oh, well, I've never been to a Worlds.
You should go to a Worlds.
I've never been to a Worlds.
Well, next year's is going to be,
it's going to be online?
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. But this year was China. Next year is going to be China again. And that was announced. Again, assuming that we can do it all safely.
Right.
China again next year.
But you'd probably be working.
Oh, I'll be working it. No, that's what I'm saying. I want to work it, but work it there.
Yeah.
Doing it remote, I'll be honest, was not fun.
Well, I mean,
you're up at awful hours because it was in China.
And you're
while
here.
I was here.
Yeah.
Working it remote here, while it's taking place in America, might not be so bad because it's at least happening at regular hours.
Yeah.
But there's something so disconnecting. About that whole process, and it just doesn't. Also, I have had the experience of being on site for Worlds for a number of years, so just nothing's going to compare to that. When you're in the arena and there's 20,000 people, and then everything's shaking, and I want to go back. So probably that. Honestly, it's just selfishly, I just want to be able to be in arenas and host stuff again.
Yeah, and just feel the energy of the room. That's all. So when I used to dance professionally, I loved doing the live aspect of performing.
Yes.
And it's just amazing. I mean, hosting it, people may think a certain way, but it's still performing.
Oh,
you know what
100%.
I mean? It's you're an actor, a performer, and so it's just feeling that energy of the room and the energy of the people that you're performing with, that you're working with, and then just the excitement and all of that stuff that is, and you get the tingles because it's oh my god, I'm visualizing all of and you too probably visualizing all of these great memories you've made and things like that.
Well, also it means you've gone somewhere and you've explored a new place. The fact that my job has taken me to Korea, has taken me to China, has taken me to Brussels, has taken me to Berlin, has taken me to Paris, has taken me to Brazil.
Best cities of the world,
has
really.
taken me back to New York. Granted, I'd been to New York before, but it gave me the opportunity to see a bunch of my college friends again and be back in a city that I adore. I've gone to Chicago and San Francisco. I mean, I'm blessed beyond imagination, but that is half of it. That is half of it of the enjoyment of these events and of the job, is that you get to go travel the world and interact with people who share a passion for something that you do as well, but who comes from a completely different place. Like, that's one of the coolest things, is to run into somebody who has had maybe next to no shared life experiences as you.
Yeah.
But that you can then connect on this one singular thing, and to walk outside of an arena and get greeted by somebody with a smile and engage in a conversation around their favorite champion or their favorite team or that
Something
series
you can
that we
relate
watched
to,
that day.
And you would
it's just cool.
It's so cool, and it's like it's such a great opportunity too, because you might have never met that person if it wasn't for this thing that's bonding you, which is, for example, League of Legends or esports or whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in. Check out more great moments on our YouTube channel at WatchVenn, and the whole episode and even more over at VENN.tv.